Welcome to Your Gamer. Today we're diving straight into the ultimate gaming bucket list. These are the top 15 games you absolutely must play at least once in your life. Whether you're a casual player or a hardcore gamer, these titles are unforgettable experiences you don't want to miss. Let's jump right into it. Rise, Son of Rome, is a visually stunning historical action game that transports you directly to the grandeur and brutality of the Roman Empire. You take on the role of Marius Titus, a loyal Roman soldier who rises through the ranks to become a general, driven by vengeance after his family is brutally murdered. The game's story masterfully intertwines themes of loyalty, betrayal, and the heavy burden of leadership, making it much more than a simple hack and slash. The combat is brutal, cinematic, and focused on timing and execution, with a dynamic quick-time event system that makes every battle feel personal and intense. Sword clashes, shield bashes, and executions are brought to life with incredible detail. Beyond the combat, the game's environments are awe-inspiring, from the bustling streets of Rome to the dark and treacherous forests of Britannia. Rise is often praised for its jaw-dropping graphics that still hold up today. Whether it's the gleaming armor of soldiers or the atmospheric lighting of Roman temples, the visuals immerse you in the ancient world like few games can. While it may not offer the deepest gameplay mechanics, Rise delivers a cinematic experience that feels like stepping into a blockbuster film. God of War is nothing short of a masterpiece. This reboot of the legendary franchise transforms Kratos from a one-dimensional rage-fueled warrior into a complex and deeply human character. The game follows his journey through Norse mythology alongside his young son, Atreus. It's a tale of redemption, grief, and fatherhood, where Kratos must teach Atreus to survive in a harsh world while learning to let go of his own destructive past. What truly sets this game apart is its cinematic one-shot camera style. There are no cuts, no breaks in immersion. It's just you, Kratos, and the breathtaking world around you. Speaking of the world, the 9 realms of Norse mythology are brought to life with stunning detail, from the snowy peaks of Midgard to the fiery depths of Muspelheim. The gameplay is equally incredible. The Leviathan Axe is one of the most satisfying weapons in gaming history, with its ability to freeze enemies and return to your hand like Thor's hammer. Combat is visceral and tactical, blending heavy melee attacks with careful use of Atreus' bow for support. The puzzles and exploration add depth, rewarding players with hidden lore and upgrades. Beyond the gameplay and visuals, God of War resonates because of its emotional core. It's not just a game about killing gods, it's a game about becoming one worth remembering. Rise of the Tomb Raider is Lara Croft at her best, an epic action-adventure that combines exploration, survival, and stunning visuals. This time, Lara embarks on a journey to uncover the secrets of eternal life, battling a shadowy organization known as Trinity while coming to terms with her father's legacy. The narrative expertly balances personal stakes with global intrigue, making you feel deeply connected to Lara's struggles and triumphs. The gameplay is a seamless blend of combat, stealth, and puzzle solving. From scaling icy cliffs in Siberia to exploring ancient ruins, the game's environments are breathtaking and full of secrets waiting to be discovered. The crafting system adds a layer of survival mechanics, as you gather resources to upgrade weapons and tools. What makes Rise of the Tomb Raider so special is the way it balances moments of high-octane action with quiet, introspective exploration. Whether you're escaping an avalanche, battling enemies in stealth, or simply marveling at the beauty of the game's open-world hubs, every moment feels meaningful. It's a game that captures the spirit of adventure and makes you feel like a true Tomb Raider. It Takes Two is a groundbreaking co-op adventure that redefines what it means to play together. You and a partner take on the roles of May and Cody, a divorcing couple who are magically turned into tiny dolls. Guided by a talking book named Dr. Hakim, the pair must navigate imaginative, oversized worlds while repairing their fractured relationship. What makes this game so unique is how it's designed entirely around teamwork. Every level introduces new mechanics that require both players to work together in creative ways. Whether it's flying a plane made of underpants, battling squirrels in a tree, or navigating a garden filled with danger, each level feels like a fresh experience, with gameplay that constantly evolves to surprise and delight you. The story is heartfelt and funny, tackling heavy themes like love, communication, and parenting in a way that feels authentic and relatable. Visually, the game is a feast for the eyes, with each environment brimming with charm and detail. Whether you're solving puzzles, engaging in wacky minigames, or just enjoying the banter between May and Cody, It Takes Two is a reminder of the power of collaboration, in games and in life. Batman: Arkham Knight is the ultimate conclusion to Rocksteady's critically acclaimed Arkham trilogy, and it delivers a dark, thrilling, and emotional farewell to the Caped Crusader. Set in an open-world Gotham City that feels alive with danger, this game puts you directly in the boots and the Batmobile of the Dark Knight. The story revolves around Scarecrow's plot to terrorize Gotham with his fear toxin, but it's much more personal than that. Batman faces not only his greatest villains, but also his own inner demons, personified by the haunting presence of the Joker. The narrative is gripping and filled with twists, twists, diving deep into Bruce Wayne's psyche and the sacrifices he makes to protect his city. Gameplay is where Arkham Knight truly shines. The free-flow combat system is fluid and brutal, allowing you to chain together punches, counters, and gadgets with precision. The addition of the Batmobile brings a whole new dimension, letting you race through the streets of Gotham or engage in tank-like battles with drones. While some players found the Batmobile sections divisive, it's undeniably a technical marvel. What elevates this game is the attention to detail. Gotham is dripping with atmosphere, from its rain-soaked streets to the towering skyscrapers you can glide between. Every side mission feels like a love letter to Batman's rogues gallery, with encounters featuring Riddler, Penguin, and even lesser-known villains like Professor PYG. Arkham Knight is a celebration of everything that makes Batman an icon and a must-play for fans of action and storytelling. Hogwarts Legacy is a dream come true for Harry Potter fans. This open-world action RPG allows you to create your own character and live out the fantasy of being a student at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, but with a twist. Set in the 1800s, well before the events of the books, the game introduces a new story that delves into ancient magic, mysterious secrets, and the eternal battle between good and evil. The highlight of the game is Hogwarts itself. Every corner of the castle is richly detailed and teeming with life, from the moving staircases to the cozy common rooms of each house. Exploring the Forbidden Forest, flying on a broomstick, and attending classes like potions and defense against the dark arts make you feel fully immersed in the wizarding world. Combat is surprisingly deep, with a range of spells that can be combined in creative ways to defeat enemies. Whether you're flinging opponents with Levioso, countering attacks with Protego, or unleashing devastating magical combos, the gameplay is as magical as the setting. The choices you make also shape your character, allowing for moral decisions that affect the story and your relationships with other students. Hogwarts Legacy isn't just a game, it's an experience. For anyone who has ever dreamed of receiving their letter to Hogwarts, this is the closest you'll get to living that fantasy. Uncharted 4: A Thief's End is the grand finale to Nathan Drake's treasure hunting adventures, and it's nothing short of breathtaking. This time, the stakes are more personal as Nathan is drawn back into the dangerous world of treasure hunting by his long-lost brother Sam. Together, they embark on a globe-trotting quest to uncover the lost pirate utopia of Libertalia. The game excels in storytelling, blending action, humor, and heartfelt moments. Nathan's relationships, especially with his wife Elena and brother Sam, are central to the narrative, adding emotional depth that makes you care about every decision he makes. The gameplay is as thrilling as ever, with breathtaking set pieces that make you feel like you're playing through an action movie. From high-speed jeep chases to epic gunfights atop ancient ruins, every moment is crafted with cinematic flair. The addition of a grappling hook adds verticality and fluidity to exploration and combat, while the puzzles are as clever and satisfying as ever. Visually, Uncharted 4 is a masterpiece. The lush jungles, crumbling temples, and bustling cities are rendered with incredible attention to detail, making every location feel alive. This is a game about adventure, legacy, and the cost of chasing your dreams, and it's one that will stay with you long after the credits roll. Days Gone is an emotional, post-apocalyptic open-world adventure that combines survival, exploration, and gripping storytelling. You play as Deacon St. John, a drifter and biker navigating a world overrun by zombie-like creatures called Freakers. What sets this game apart is its focus on Deacon's personal journey, as he struggles to find hope and meaning in a shattered world. The dynamic open world of Oregon is hauntingly beautiful. From dense forests and snow-capped mountains to abandoned towns and overgrown highways, every area feels immersive and dangerous. The weather and day-night cycles also play a significant role, affecting how Freakers behave and forcing you to adapt your strategy. Combat is intense and rewarding, with a mix of stealth, gunplay, and melee options. The standout feature, however, is the Freaker hordes, hundreds of enemies swarming at once, creating chaotic, adrenaline-pumping encounters. Managing your bike is another unique mechanic, as it serves as your lifeline, requiring fuel, repairs, and upgrades to survive the harsh world. At its core, Days Gone is a story about love, loss, and resilience. Deacon's quest to find out the fate of his wife, Sarah, gives the game an emotional weight that keeps you invested. While it may have received mixed reviews at launch, it has since become a beloved cult classic that deserves your attention. Metro Exodus takes you on a haunting and breathtaking journey through post-apocalyptic Russia, blending survival horror, stealth, and first-person shooting in a masterfully crafted open-world experience. This installment of the Metro series departs from the claustrophobic tunnels of the Moscow Metro, instead setting players on a cross-country expedition aboard the Aurora, a steam-powered train. You step into the boots of Artyom, a survivor yearning to find life beyond the irradiated wasteland. The narrative explores themes of hope, sacrifice, and the lengths humanity will go to rebuild. Each chapter of the game offers a different environment, from snowy ruins to sun-scorched deserts and lush forests, each teeming with danger and discovery. The game masterfully balances freedom and intensity. You'll scavenge for resources, craft gear, and manage limited ammunition, all while battling mutated beasts, hostile factions, and the harsh elements. Your decisions throughout the story have real consequences, affecting both your companions and the game's multiple endings. What sets Metro Exodus apart is its immersive atmosphere. Every detail, from the crackling of your Geiger counter to the condensation on your gas mask, pulls you deeper into its world. It's a game that challenges you to survive, but rewards you with one of the most compelling and emotional post-apocalyptic tales ever told. Detroit: Become Human is a narrative-driven masterpiece that forces players to grapple with moral dilemmas, human empathy, and the concept of free will. Set in a futuristic Detroit where androids serve humans, the game follows the intertwined stories of three protagonists: Connor, a cold and analytical android tasked with hunting rogue AI; Kara, a housekeeper android who escapes an abusive home to protect a young girl; and Marcus, a revolutionary fighting for android freedom. The game is all about choice. Every decision you make has far-reaching consequences, leading to one of dozens of unique endings. The branching narrative allows you to shape the fate of each character, and no two playthroughs are ever the same. Whether it's a tense negotiation with a hostage-taker or a heartfelt moment of trust, every choice feels impactful. Visually, Detroit: Become Human is stunning with lifelike character models and detailed environments that bring its futuristic world to life. The motion-captured performances from the cast are incredibly emotive, drawing you deeper into the story. This isn't just a game, it's an interactive drama that challenges you to think about humanity, technology, and the fine line between creator and creation. If you're a fan of narrative-rich experiences, this is a must-play. Cyberpunk 2077 is an ambitious open-world RPG set in the sprawling neon-lit metropolis of Night City. You play as V, a customizable mercenary whose life becomes intertwined with a mysterious chip holding the consciousness of Johnny Silverhand, a rockstar rebel played by Keanu Reeves. Despite its rocky launch, Cyberpunk 2077 has evolved into a polished and immersive experience. The game offers unparalleled freedom in how you approach its world. From hacking and stealth to guns-blazing combat, your playstyle is your own. The deep character customization, from cybernetic implants to skill trees, ensures that no two versions of V are alike. Night City itself is a marvel of world building. The verticality, bustling streets, and endless side activities make it feel alive. The story is gripping, filled with moments of betrayal, loyalty, and existential reflection as you grapple with the line between humanity and machine. CD Projekt Red has since introduced major updates and expansions, such as Phantom Liberty, further enriching the game with new content and refined mechanics. Cyberpunk 2077 is a game of ambition, offering a world that begs to be explored and a story that lingers long after you log out. The Last of Us Part 2 is a bold, emotionally gut-wrenching sequel that pushes the boundaries of storytelling in video games. Picking up 5 years after the events of the first game, it follows Ellie as she embarks on a quest for revenge, driven by a tragic loss. The game doesn't shy away from the moral complexities of its characters, forcing players to confront uncomfortable truths about the cycle of violence and its consequences. Naughty Dog once again delivers a technical masterpiece. The environments are stunning, from overgrown Seattle ruins to snow-laden forests, creating a world that feels both beautiful and desolate. The attention to detail is remarkable, with every location telling a story of its own. Gameplay has been refined, blending stealth, crafting, and visceral combat. Encounters are tense, and enemies react intelligently to your actions, making every battle feel like a life-or-death struggle. The emotional depth of the narrative is further amplified by the incredible performances of the cast, especially Ashley Johnson as Ellie and Laura Bailey as Abby. While The Last of Us is divisive, it's undeniably a game that takes risks, pushing the medium forward with its complex characters, moral ambiguity, and unforgettable moments. It's a journey that will challenge your perspective and stay with you long after the credits roll. Ghost of Tsushima is a breathtaking open-world adventure set during the Mongol invasion of Japan in the late 13th century. You play as Jin Sakai, a samurai torn between upholding his code of honor and embracing unorthodox tactics to protect his homeland. The island of Tsushima is the true star of the game, a stunningly rendered world filled with vibrant cherry blossoms, golden fields, and misty mountains. Every corner of the map feels like a painting, inviting exploration. From tracking foxes to sacred shrines, there's always something to discover. Combat is both graceful and brutal, offering a blend of swordplay and stealth. You can challenge enemies in honorable duels, or use the shadows to dismantle entire camps. The variety of stances and techniques keeps the gameplay fresh and rewarding. The story is deeply personal, exploring themes of duty, loyalty, and sacrifice. Jin's transformation into the Ghost reflects the inner conflict between tradition and survival, making for a compelling narrative. Ghost of Tsushima is not just a game, it's an experience that honors the samurai spirit and immerses you in one of the most beautiful worlds ever created in gaming. The Witcher 3: Wild Hunt is a monumental achievement in gaming, a sprawling RPG that immerses you in a rich, dark fantasy world filled with moral ambiguity and unforgettable stories. You play as Geralt of Rivia, a grizzled monster hunter on a quest to find his adopted daughter Ciri, while the world teeters on the brink of chaos due to the encroaching Wild Hunt. The game's open world is breathtaking, from the war-torn landscapes of Velen to the lively streets of Novigrad and the wind-swept isles of Skellige. Each region is teeming with life, side quests, and hidden treasures. What sets The Witcher 3 apart is the depth of its writing. Side quests feel as impactful as main missions, often leaving you questioning your decisions long after they're made. Combat is fluid and strategic, blending swordplay, signs, magical abilities, and alchemy. Geralt's toolkit allows you to approach encounters in a variety of ways, whether it's preparing potions to exploit a monster's weakness or engaging in a deadly duel. The expansion packs, Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine, add even more layers to an already massive game, with new storylines, characters, and areas to explore. From its intricate characters like Yennefer and Triss to its heart-wrenching moments and humorous touches, The Witcher 3 is an experience that every gamer should have at least once. Red Dead Redemption 2 is nothing short of a masterpiece, a game that redefines storytelling and world-building in gaming. You step into the spurred boots of Arthur Morgan, an outlaw navigating the decline of the Wild West as part of the Van der Linde gang. The story is a poignant exploration of loyalty, redemption, and the inevitable passage of time. The world of Red Dead Redemption is unparalleled in its realism and detail. From snow-covered mountain peaks to sweltering swamps and bustling towns, every inch of the map feels alive. Wildlife roams freely, NPCs have daily routines, and even the smallest interactions feel meaningful. Arthur himself is one of gaming's most complex protagonists. As you progress, you shape his journey through your actions and choices. Will he stay loyal to Dutch, the gang's enigmatic leader, or forge a new path for himself? The game's narrative is deeply emotional, and its epilogue ties it beautifully to the events of the first Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead Redemption 2 gameplay is equally robust. Whether you're engaging in gunfights, hunting, fishing, or simply riding your horse through the wilderness, everything is meticulously crafted. The game also features a deep honor system, where your actions influence how the world perceives Arthur. Red Dead Redemption 2 is more than a game, it's a cinematic journey that stays with you long after you put the controller down. It's a testament to the power of gaming as an art form and an experience every player should treasure. And that's our list. These 15 games are more than just entertainment. They're journeys, adventures, and stories that stay with you forever. If you've played any of these, let us know your favorites in the comments. And if there's a game you think deserves a spot on this list, we'd love to hear about it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more awesome gaming content. Thanks for watching Your Gamer. See you in the next video.